Just got the alerts being live streamed. There we go.
All right, it should be streaming now, Kyle. So
I just went to click on it and it's saying that it's not available. The alerts being live streamed. There we go.
all right, guys. Hello, everybody. My name is Jeremy Perkins, and I'm going to be doing the app training here this evening. So stoked to talk with you guys again. It's been about a month since we launched the app and a month since we did our last training. And I'm sure we have many more comments, suggestions, and more things to kind of cover as we go through the application. I'm really excited to speak with you guys today. So for an agenda, I'm going to run through some of the app, the basic functions. I'm going to teach you a little bit more about how to use it. We're going to talk through some of the most common sharing functions, things we've seen be very, very successful. We're going to cover what people are sharing. We're going to cover other items, and it's going to have all sorts of goodness here that we're really excited to talk with you guys about today. So let's saddle up. Maybe we give people just 1 or 2 more seconds to be able to join, and then we'll kick this thing off today. Alrighty, guys, 7:01 p.m. on my time over here on the West Coast. So stoked to have you guys on the call here today and to take over this great application. So if I've clicked the proper buttons, everyone here should be seeing my phone screen. If that's not the case, then hopefully Kyle lets me know just here in a second and we can go back and we can revisit that. Just as a reminder, Kyle Johnson here is a member of my team. He's going to be taking a look at all of your comments on Facebook, and he's going to be frantically letting me know about every single thing you guys have mentioned, all the details, any questions, things to cover, and everything else from there. So if you see him commenting or adding on the questions, just be sure to respond back to him, ask him them directly. You can Facebook message him as well if you have questions. Over here after the call, I'm going to put my email address as well. So you can email me if you have questions, concerns, things we need to think about, et cetera, and everything from there. So let's jump over here and talk about this application. So far, tens of thousands of you guys have logged in and used this one. Tens of thousands of shares have taken place, and even more have been clicked on by your customers, and items have been taken a look at from there. So let's dive in and talk about the application. By now, you should have known the basic functions of the tool. You might have even gotten some notifications from the team. Every time you see a little red icon over top of your application, just to know sure that there's something new that needs to be checked on. If you click over on the feed, you're going to be able to see all these other details. So be sure to log in, turn on notifications in your app, and take a look and jump in a little bit further. Here is one example of an event. This is an announcement that your team sent out Monday on the 23rd that said to join me here on Facebook Live. You can take a look, learn more about the tool and the application. Here's another one, important, endless summer hotel reminder. Here's the number to call the hotel, and here's a link to the post that talks about how to book. All sorts of things that you're going to want to know, that you're going to want to keep up on. If you want to get rid of the black dots and you don't like the little, the icons, you can swipe on any one of these and this will actually turn it off directly from here. So jumping forward, hold on just 1 second. I got to notice that there may have been a technical difficulty. So let me take a look and see if I can figure out exactly what that is, and then we'll kick it off here in just a second. Let me go ahead and take this off mute, and I think we'll be good to go here in just a second. So anyway, let's talk about some of the features and functions within the tool. We've had a lot of questions from folks over the last month or so about things you can do, questions to take a look at, and things to go dive into further. Let me show you some of the things in the settings that are really important to take a look at. So if you notice, you can see this bottom over here where it goes to more. You can either go to your profile or into the settings. My profile, this is a place where you can upload your photo and other items over here as well. So be sure to take a look at that one and click on My Info. Upload your photo, make sure your contact information is correct. All this information is going to be super valuable and super relevant because when any person clicks on anything that you've shared, maybe they forward it to a friend, maybe they forgot who you are, maybe you found them on Facebook, Instagram, message from a blog, maybe you found them on LinkedIn, wherever you found them. All this information is going to be available anytime anything is ever shared by you or the people that you've shared with. So make sure it's up to date so they can see your information. This is my email, so if you have any questions, feel free to email me this one, and we'll go ahead and take a look at all of these. If you need support, there's another spot here in a second that I can show you a little bit more about. This is also going to have the same login, username, and password as your Seint back office. So be sure to know what that one is. And if you have an issue, go to your Seint back office, reset that password, and then it will work directly here on the application as well. So let's dive in and talk about some share options. This is one of the questions that some people have taken a look at. There's what's called a lead capture. Now, in the process of using this application, let's say, for example, you post this on an external site and you want to collect information about the user that is looking at your materials. You can toggle this on. It can ask you which information you like to capture. For most of you, I would recommend probably leaving this off. It has caught a couple people because then they're wondering, well, I shared a link to my favorite product. Why isn't it showing? It's asking for someone's information first. I'll show you what this looks like. But if you ever have that take place, be sure to turn this one off. I'll upload a quick tip section later on that talks about when to use that and how to use that just in case you need it. But for the most 95, 96% of you, I would guess you're probably not going to be using that tool very often. There's some quick tips if you want to jump back through and learn how to do some of these at a later date and just want a quick tutorial in case I'm not here to be able to do a training for you. There's a what's new section that shows you all the new features within the app. And there's some more things coming on later that we're definitely going to want to dive into. You can turn on Face ID, cellular. Looks like I'm getting a spam call here, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and close that one. It's always the risky run when putting your own phone up here on the screen today. So let's take a look over here and take a look at sync device contacts. Make sure this one is on. And the most important one, notifications. Make sure your notifications are on so you can receive updates from your corporate team, coming soon updates from your team leaders, and also information about when your contacts view the materials and things that you've done. So let's dive into the product and let's filter a little bit closer and talk about some use cases that we found that are super, super valuable for how to use this great tool. So the search function is going to be really, really important. There are over 1,000 pieces of materials, collaterals, and all the things from the Seint Gallery that have been populated and put inside of here. So in the search function, you can search for anything. Recently the Demi product was here, right? We have Demi. We had a stargazing event. You can actually search for that directly and it'll pull in everything from that in every single category across the charts. Let's take a look at this one and do some, maybe let's do it before and after because that's always important. Here are all the before and afters that you can toggle through. Let's take a look at number 5 here. Look at that. This actually takes you directly to that piece of content. You can click on this one. If I tap on the screen, it actually opens up and you can download. This is super nice and convenient. Let's say that you wanted to post an Instagram story tomorrow about before and afters and you wanted to have 3 of them in a row. This is a great way that you can do that. Post one. Hey, take a look at this great one right here. I've downloaded this to my phone. I've uploaded to Instagram. Post 2. I want to show this before and after as well. Post 3. I want to show this one. And then step 4, click on my link in the bio to do it. Coming in and finding sequences or things that are similar or relevant is a really great way. Click on the image, download this, it'll save it right to your phone in the top right if you can see it there. And then you can upload these to Instagram via the story function and have just amazing success at getting traction. You'll be able to see who's looking on it, and you'll be able to hopefully get people to click on your party link or your information in your bio. So jumping over here, we've got these search functions coming. We have some other great ways to filter these coming soon as well. But let's take a look at, this graphic tee or this cleanser, right? So, here's a toner that, I love this image right here with the gray on the gray background. Let's say that I just love this product and I want to favorite it. I can click favorite here, and now it'll actually appear in a whole new category in the top of my app. You can put as many favorites as you'd like to, and if you'd like to remove it, just click on favorite. You can also see tags. So let's say, for example, you want to see everything that is a toner, every toner item available. You can actually use these tags and search for these in the future. So coming back over here, if you want to see other items that are related to toners, these are all the items inside of your app that reference toners that are tagged with that you can use. So maybe you're doing an Instagram story or a blog post, or you're having a party that's focusing on a specific aspect. Searching for that makes it super easy to find all the content and materials that you'd like to do. Maybe you just want to search through here today and you want to find a video that's appealing. We're actually seeing the highest rates of videos. So let me search for that. I can click over here, and these are all the videos across all of the products. Maybe you want to click over here and you want to click color by texture. You can see some information about this. I can actually click on this and show it directly here on my phone. You can actually project that up on the TV if you're doing a party, on a laptop, or you can log in through the web browser and the web app of this and take a look at it from there and play it. You can see here's a description of this post. Now let's do the first thing that's going to be the most valuable. I'm going to click text. Now, this allows me to sync the contacts from my phone. I can wipe down, it'll actually add new contacts. If I want to add a new contact that's not inside of my phone already, I can click the plus sign in the top right, and it will actually ask me to put that information in, and it will sync to my app as well as my phone. You can see at the top, I've got customers and artists. So let's say that Abe Kim is an artist, and I want to keep track of him because he's on my team. I can actually swipe here, and he is now going to live in my artist section. Let's say that Kyle is a customer and I want to swipe here. Kyle will now appear in my customer section. I've got myself tagged as a customer, not sure why, but we'll go ahead and we'll just run it here for the moment. I can easily change it and transfer myself into the artist category. So be sure to categorize your team and your users and your customers inside this way, because it makes it really super simple and easy to just say, okay, who do I want to message today? What do I want to do? Okay, I got my customers. I'm just going to text them something specifically. So I can pull up the contact information, and now I can share this across. I'm actually going to text myself in this example because I want to show you something specific. For all of you watching here today, if you want to give this a shot, grab something and text yourself. See the same experience that your customers and your artists will when you're showing this. So here we go. We got Jeremy Perkins over here. It says, typically we add shadows to our face, blah, blah. This is the default description on the app. If you guys want a quick tip, you can actually click here and you can click on the plus button, or you can even modify this. So if you want to send this to a group or you want to send it to 1,000 people, you can actually turn off group messaging inside of your app, and you can actually add as many people as you like to, and this will go to every single one of them. But if I just want to send it to one person, this is the best way to do it. You can see down here, jeremy.saintapp.com. That is my unique link. Anything shared from the app is my site, anything. So be sure to get these out into the world, get these as many places as possible, because anytime someone clicks on it, they're going to be prompted to purchase from you. Let's go ahead and send this and see what happens. I click send. Now, Zoom is not going to show my notifications here. I'm using Zoom to stream to Facebook, but it'll actually appear up here. And so let me jump into my text messages real quick. And here's an example of what that looks like, right? I can see this description that populated through. This is going to look and feel like it came from a friend. It's going to have your information here and Seint App down here at the bottom, color versus texture. So let's click on this and open it. I can see that Jeremy had viewed texture versus color. How cool is that? When your contact views something in the app, it's going to notify and alert you. One of the reasons why this is so important to get your links out and to message one-on-one to people via text is because we have many people in this world and on our Facebook and people that gather our information, but they're called lurkers, right? They're people that are on the periphery. They may not be necessarily willing to, buy from you today. They may not even want to have a conversation, but When you do a soft touch and you just say, hey, based on our conversation earlier, I thought this would be kind of an interesting one for you. Just wanted to share this over. It's a promotion we have going. Anything you do supports me and my family, but I wanted you to do this because I thought it would look great on you, or I thought it would, help out with whatever we talked about last week, right? Use it in context, whatever you're speaking about, however your messaging is, but get these out into the world. 80% of sales do not happen until after the 5th contact. 5. That means that we need to be following up with people. It also means that most people are not going to make a purchase decision on the first moment that you share something with them. But every little thing you do matters. Imagine sending a text to someone about a toner. Maybe they just bought a full Costco size sample of it from the generic package. It's not near as good, but it's there and they bought it. They didn't know about Seint yet, right? And you sent this link to them. 2 or 3 months later, you may just get a message where that person actually searches in their phone and says, oh, what was that link that was shared to me? I want to take a look at that toner. And they're going to click on this link. And even 2, 3, 4, 6 months later, 12 months, 18, 3 years later, you're going to get a notification that looks just like this that says this person clicked on this link. And that means you should go follow up with them. It's incredible to do that type of follow-up and know that everything that you share is getting out there in the world. Did you know that emails, we see about a 5 to 15% open rate? Not even click, 5 to 15% open rate across the millions of users. In text and copy link, we actually see 300% click rates. Meaning if you text something, on average, it's going to be viewed 3 times by the person you texted it to. Email, you have to send about 10 things to get one person even open an email. Text, everything you send is going to be looked at 3 times. It is the most valuable thing you can do. It is the most open, it is the most viewed, and the best chance for you to get your link out into the world for that person to look at and for that person to share with their family and friends, giving you a better chance to make a sale. Take a look here. This is really great. So this is what your customers are going to see. So up in the top right, you can actually click on this and open it. And this is going to have your contact info. Remember back at that boring part of the meeting when I said, okay, guys, upload your photo, make sure your contact information is right. Well, this is where that matters. When you have a link in a bio with this, when you are putting this into a blog post talking about your favorite products, when you're sharing this one via, a Facebook group or a comment section, someone messaged on another Facebook group, any person who clicks on this link is going to see that this is associated with you. Now let's jump in. What can they do from here? Well, first off, I can watch the video. Second off, I can scroll down here and I can request information about the product. This one happens all the time. It actually asks the person to put in their first, last name, and phone number. It auto-populates from their browser. So let's say you took this link and you put a link in the bio and you had a couple Instagram posts and you said, hey, click on the link in the bio for this great new product. They watch this video and now they want to request information about it. Maybe they want to have a conversation. We see this all the time. It's a person you don't know, you haven't contacted with, but boom, you're going to get a notification direct to your app that if Kyle fills this out, I'm going to pick on Kyle because he's here on the call. The first thing it's going to do is say, Kyle requested information about this video. Click here to call him. And you're going to be able to click on that notification and you're going to know that this person's interested. You can actually click order. This is going to pull in your site. You can see that I just got notified when a person visited my site. How great is that? I can click over here. Whoops, there we go. It's lagging just a tiny bit here today. But anyway, here is my site, right? I can scroll back over here. And if someone wants to join, maybe someone clicks join my team. Anything you share from the app is your shopping link and your join link. So here we go. It's going to take you directly to it. Anything on earth that you share from the app is your shopping link and your join link. So get these out, text people, get them out into blog posts, get them out, copy, put these in a link in the bio, all this information, and you're going to be great. Now, we had a couple questions here about people saying they shared an item, but they did not get a notification. Let me first talk about that. Let me jump over here, but click on the feed. So here we go. I can actually scroll down. This is going to populate after a couple seconds, but you can see I texted, Jeremy viewed it, he visited the site, he clicked order, and he clicked the join button. Maybe I want to follow up or remind myself to talk with Jeremy in the future. I swipe. Now Jeremy lives in my reminders, and I can click on him. I can see a full history of everything I've sent him before by clicking feed. I can enroll him in an email drip campaign if I want to get him on kind of an automated schedule follow-ups. Maybe I want to share tools. I can see his address. This is where my home address is. So please, no one come knocking on my front door. But anyway, you can see my contact information has a whole piece of suite of information that's valuable for you to have access to. So jumping over here, we were going to talk about just a second ago about how to use a specific feature, when to use share, when to use social, when to click copy, and when to click download. So this is great. Email is by default the easiest way to get out to 1,000 people at once. Text is really great if you want to get the most view rates. Text and SMS also allows you to get notifications when people have clicked on things. See how this says Jeremy Perkins? If I did this via copy link, it would not show me the notifications for this person because it doesn't know who is clicking on it. But if you do it via text, it'll actually pull up the name of the individual and alert you which person is clicking on that link. So if you're putting this information over in, a link in your bio, or you're using it in a blog post, the thing that I would do is I would actually click copy. This copies the meeting link to your clipboard. It's actually going to be not meeting link, but the shopping link. It's going to be this exact same link as what you're seeing here. But anyway, copying it will put it on your clipboard, and then you can use that in any place you'd like to in the future. So great, super simple, easy way to do it. But just know email, easiest to share, lowest open rate. Text message, highest open rate, highest engagement data. Social, the most people see it. Copy, a universal way that you can use this link into 1,000 different places, but you don't get any notifications or tracking on it. So make sure you keep those relevant and decide for you which one is going to be best. Let's go walk through a social post. I think this one's super important as well. Guys, we're a social media brand, and we actually have had very few people post on social media. There's some strategies about this that help make it super useful. So let me walk you through, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. And then I'm going to backtrack, and then I'm going to show you the different steps and things to think about. This is going to have some strategies as well. But first off, watch closely. I'm going to show you how quick and easy I can post this toner skincare to, to my Facebook page. I'm going to click social right here. I'm going to use the example message, right? This is going to come down here. I'm going to say this is one of my favorites. Click on the link in bio to the comment, or click on the link in my first comment to check it out. Click copy, and boom, I'm going to come grab it from here. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to post this to Facebook. Where do I want to post it to? No, why not? Let's just go to my feed. Boom, I'm going to paste my text in here, click post, and now this is posted directly onto my Facebook page. Now I can click over here. I'm going to come into my Facebook. I'm going to swipe down. Let's go to my page real quick. And now you can see that this is right here. So let's go ahead and let's do it again. I'm going to show you some more details here. Now that I've shown you how simple and easy it is, I'm going to show you some of the details and some of the things to think about. So let's come back into our application. Over here, we have our social tab. This allows you to share to a wide variety of applications on your phone. Not just Facebook, not just Instagram, but to LinkedIn. You can share to WhatsApp, to WeChat, to Facebook Messenger. You can share it to 1,000 places. In fact, Facebook Messenger may be one of the most powerful ways you have. It is so easy to send to 400 people at once using this without doing a group message. I'll walk you through that in just a second. It's a great tip. Now over here, there's some tips. It says, be genuine, creative, engage your audience. You can use hashtags and emojis. Sure. So what do I want to type? All right, I'm just going to type it in. Maybe I'm feeling creative today and I want to introduce it. Maybe I'm feeling a little lazy today or I need a little help. I can click on example message here. So let me click, use example message. Now it populates a default text. You can see 61. That's my character count. On Facebook and Instagram, it has the words, and if it goes a little long, it says, hey, see more. This tells you when that see more button is going to be mandatory. So if you want to keep it short, go from here. The best possible way to get these out there is to keep them short and simple. Anyway, now if I click go, copy, this has a little warning on here. Well, all of us, how many of us have posted to Facebook and we've just had not many people look at it or engage? Maybe I posted a picture of my dog yesterday and it got 100 likes, but today and I post a picture of a toner and it gets 5. And most of them are from my Seint group. Well, why is that? Well, Facebook is pretty smart. So is Instagram. If everyone from Seint is posting the exact same thing in the exact same way, they're going to identify that and they're going to say, yep, nope, we need to reduce that. That is not a priority item. That is not something that's unique or differentiating, and it's not something that we think are going to get likes. So we're going to move it even further down the Facebook algorithm. It may not even appear on people's news feeds until they've scrolled for 2 hours to get to the bottom. If there is ever indeed a bottom, I'm not quite sure. So we have a protection in place that helps you get the maximum views and engagements possible on social media. So we don't let you post unless you make it unique. So you don't have to be 100% creative, but you do have to be at least 10% creative. So in my example, I had a pre-populated thing that I did because I do trainings all the time. And this just said, this is one of my favorites. Click on the link in the first comment to check it out. Now, what am I doing here? I'm making it personal. I'm making it different. I'm getting around Facebook's algorithm. And I'm saying, click on my link in the first comment to check it out. This is an image. It's not a link. A shopping link posted directly to your Facebook page is not going to get very high on Instagram and Facebook. So we post an image and we have you put your link inside of the comment directly to that. Maybe this is your party link. Maybe it's your shopping link, whatever it may be. That's how you're going to do it. Now let's go from here and we'll click copy. Now it's going to let me. Now we can come down here and we can ask ourselves where we'd like to post this to. Messenger is really, really great. It has the ability for you to search all of your friends and click send, 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 send. You can send this to 1,000 people at once, all with the same message and all with the same link in Messenger. And sure to literally just click. You just scroll down the list. I can even show you if you want to. I mean, heck, we're already here. Oh, look, these are all my friends. I can just check the box. You know, I want to send it to Ivan. I want to send it to Scott. I want to send it to Jennifer, right? And now I can send it down here and then boom, I can send this to literally the entire world if I want to. But let's say that I don't want to do that and I want to share via Facebook. So anyway, this is just a post, right? Maybe I'm doing, 3 lifestyle posts a week. I'm posting my family. I'm posting about, something adventurous. I'm posting about something, engaging, whether that's politics or religion or whatever else people argue about these days on Facebook. But 3 lifestyle posts that are personal and related to your life. And maybe you're doing 2 a week that are posted about your business. You're keeping 60% engaging, keeping Facebook interested in posting what you have, high quality content that's engaging and interesting, and then using 2 a week to post about your business. Maybe that's a great strategy for you that helps get the maximum traction. Anyway, so let's click go here. I'm just going to go test because, we've already gone through the, talking about it. Now let me click Facebook here. Well, where do I want to share it? Do I want to share this to my feed? Do I want to share it directly to my story? We talked about sharing stories earlier today by clicking the download button. This is another way that you can post it directly to your story if you want to. We're seeing most people paste it to your feed. So I'm just going to click here and then I'm going to click post. However, before I do that, I've got some options here that I think are great. So down here at the bottom, we can do emojis, we can tag people, locate. If you do all 3, you're much more likely to have this appear at the top of everyone's newsfeed when they open their Facebook. If you click here, you can add it to an album. You can actually adjust the permissions. So maybe you want this to be only specific friends, or, since I'm doing an example here today and I do these all day long and it says test on the front, I'm just going to keep this only to me for the sake of today. But we can also click here in the middle and we can do some other great things. So let's click on feed. This allows you to post to a friend's timeline. It also allows you to post to a group. If you're logged in with your business Facebook page, it will have the business information available to you. And if you're logged in with your personal, it will have personal. An amazing strategy that I've seen people and high-performing social media specialists use is to not only post to their timeline, but tag a friend. That's a really, really great way, because then not only does it get your friend, hey, I thought this looked really cute on you, you should take a look. I thought this would be right. Or, hey, they're having a sale. I know you're interested in this before. Just wanted you to see that it's here. You can click on my link in the first comment. Not only are you going to engage your own friends when that occurs, but you're also going to have many of your friends that are going to click on that and see it. Remember all those Facebook lurkers we talked about earlier? Using that strategy can attract them. When they click on that link, they're going to see you, they're going to see your product, and they are going to click request info, they're going to click join, they're going to click purchase, and you're going to get sales doing that just by putting your information out there in the world. We've seen people time and time again, when they post something to not just their own feed, but to a friend's page, they will have people say, hey, and reach out and DM you, hey, can I learn more about that? I've heard of Seint. I've heard this is really great. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? And you can have a chance to, get a new customer, give them a sample, whatever, invite them to a party, whatever else you'd like to do in that moment. Anyway, so once I've got this done, I click post and it goes directly to the Facebook account logged in on your phone. So I highly encourage you guys to practice that. Super simple, super easy, and has great success. Let's talk about a couple other strategies here that I think are really valuable. This learn down in the middle is one of the most powerful things that you and your team have available to you. This is Seint 101. It is in the box. It is the first thing that you need to know about the business. Whether you've been here for, years and years, or you just signed up last week, I highly recommend you come in here and take a look at these trainings and educate yourself. Maybe you're an educated leader who's been around for years and has your own, ideas and things that you're talking about. That's great. Grab this, learn about it, take notes, and use these certifications and trainings in your next call. How powerful would it be if you can get each person on your team to get fully trained and fully certified, that they know so much about the business that they can now communicate intelligently? The people who are in Learn get significantly higher sales and recruitments on their team. So if you're a leader, I highly recommend get people in there as quick as possible. If you're a new person, just join and get trained up so you can have that success. It is extremely effective and just an amazing thing. Your team has spent, I can't even tell you, it was months of painstaking work for your team to pick which words they'd like, the videos, the trainings, all the information in here. So absolutely, go ahead and take it. This is going to be really valuable information that you can scroll through. Maybe just tell yourself to do one a day. It's really simple. It tells you actually how long each one of these courses are before you do it. Here's one on parties, right? I can click here and see this one is 3 minutes, 13 seconds, right? That's super quick and easy. All of us have 3 minutes to prepare for a party and get some quick tips. How to host an online party. Boom, here we go, right? Take those quick tips. Take that quiz at the end, get certified. I want everyone here to have my profile and have all of these awards all checked out and filled out as soon as you're ready. So leaders, ask your team, did you guys take that? We're going to talk about this. Take this training course beforehand. What did you learn? How did it work? It's a great way for team meetings, for events, and also for just general education. There are so many things available in here. Your team is actually uploading, whenever there's a promotion, they're actually going to put in items directly in here with direct links to those products, which we're going to train you on a little while later. There's before and afters, party resources. These can be downloaded, they can be uploaded, they can be taken and used however you'd like them to be, right? So how great is this? It tells you all the things you need to have and everything you need right at your fingertips. These are podcasts that you can listen to as well. One of the things I see a lot of folks doing is clicking into the podcast and clicking the download button. This saves it to your device. So if you're on an airplane or you're, at the gym, you just want to get educated real quick and don't want to rely on the internet, this is a great way to just keep that handy on your phone so you can have access to it and listen with the headphones. There are a couple of things also that are really, really important. There are artist trainings in here that have been given to you guys. And Kyle, who's on the phone, is actually giving 2-minute quick tips all the time that teach you more things about the app and how you can get better usage out of this one. Here is my tools. You can see I actually uploaded my Seint site directly here. Your Seint site is going to be actually your direct link uploading to that very shortly with direct product images and some other things. But for me personally, I uploaded my Seint site right here. You can also upload party links, which is really super nice and easy. See this plus button? If you click this, this allows you to upload a PDF. Maybe this is a training course. It's a blog that you created yourself. Maybe you have trainings or things that you want to share with other individuals. Maybe you just did a blog this week and you want to have a list of every one of your blog posts so you can text it out and see when people are looking at it. Kind of fun, right? You can actually click and upload them here. So if I go website, this allows you to enter in any URL on Earth. This could be the latest party that you're hosting and you want to send to Instagram or Facebook and you want to see when people are clicking on it. This could be just keeping your party links handy so that when you're not in front of your laptop and someone asks you about it on your day-to-day, or someone asks you for the latest link, you've got it, boom, I can grab it, text it in 2 seconds. Have everything handy right here. Just type in your link, copy and paste or whatever it is, and it will actually appear directly in this. You can also create videos, which are super powerful. So this is a great way that, if you're doing those 3 lifestyle posts a week and then 2 that you're using, for business purposes, this is a great way that you can do it. Let me click here. This will actually ask you to upload a video or you can record your own. I like to record my own because it's ad hoc and, it gives me a chance to, kind of be myself. Let me show you what this looks like. Hey guys, just want to let you know I'm actually hosting a party next Saturday night. Now that COVID is kind of lifting, we're actually going to do this one in person. So please, come over to my house. I'm actually going to attach the address over, here within the message as well. But if you'd like to, you can actually click right here to join my Facebook group with the calendar invite so that you're notified and you remember when it is. You can also click right here to see my personal blog post about some of the things that we're going to be talking about. And if you want to see my favorite product of the week, you can actually click this link right here, and that'll take you to that toner that I'm talking about that I just think is absolutely wonderful. Anyway, thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing you next Saturday. So you can use these for anything on Earth, right? This is me just kind of making stuff up and probably not perfect. You caught me on the spot. I mean, heck, I look a little sleepy right here in the picture, don't I? But you can modify that thumbnail later if you want to. Anyway, I've recorded one and now I'm going to click save. Now, where I pointed on that screen? That is so cool. I can actually put action links in the video right here. So let me just do Saturday party, right? And then I'm going to do a description, 2114 4th Avenue, blah, blah, blah. This is my address where I live here in Seattle. Right, I can do this however I like to in any place I'd like to, right? You can descriptions, posts, etc. But keep in mind, this will be visible to your prospects. So make sure they know what this is. Now click next. Now I have the ability to put interactions on my screen. I can click save and this is just a video. It'll be in my app, or I can actually scrub forward. You know how I did some fun stuff and I actually pointed on the screen about my Facebook event? So, well, we're going to scroll forward and that's the moment. Well, now I can click social and I can actually put a link directly here. Here's my Facebook link. So now I can add in the link to whatever my page is. Maybe this is my Facebook event that I'm using. Now I can click save. I can even drag this to another place on here. Now I can actually add more icons if I like to just by repeating that process. You can put links, blogs, you can put anything on the face of the earth. Some people will just click on, link, and they just want to type in a URL, google.com, facebook.com, your Seint site. This is my party link. Thanks for attending the party. This was great. Loved having you. Click on my party link to see all the products we talked about and to make any purchases. It all goes to support me and my family, etc. So you can put links in there, features, anything on earth, boom, and now you can actually click in here. And let's see, I'm going to cancel that one and I'm going to click save. It's got a link here. I cancel that one out. Okay, So now I've got my Saturday party video, right? I clicked save twice on accident. So that's my fault. I might just delete one here in just a second. But anyway, now I want to share this out to friends. So let's say that I want to text this out, or I want to use the social or send through Facebook Messenger like I showed before. However you want to do it, I'm just going to do this. Let's just text myself because why not? We're already here. And oh, you can adjust your thumbnail as well and find, the prettiest moment throughout the video for that to be the main screen. I'm just a little lazy here today for the sake of training, so you guys don't have to watch me scrub forward and debate for 5 minutes while we decide. Anyway, texted that to a friend. Boom, here it is in the app. Click go. I'm going to get notified when people look at it. Jeremy viewed it, right? And now watch. If someone clicks, they can click play. Hey guys, just want to let you know over, here, notified and you remember when it is. You can also click right here. So there we go. I didn't put the other link in, so it won't appear obviously, but you can see that first Facebook link is here. Now you're not going to see it here, but I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to come and I'm going to click right on that Facebook, and it's going to take me directly to that right there. Wherever link you put is going to take your person to. And not only that, it's actually going to alert you when people are clicking on those videos, and also when they're clicking on the purchase links and everything else. So if you're not using interactive video, highly suggest you give it a shot. This is a great way that you can introduce things, create better engagement. We are seeing 12 times the calls to action as what a normal video does. So let's take that into perspective. Let's say that you're hosting a party on Saturday night. You create an event on Facebook and you invite 40 people or 100 people to the event. Let's say you invite 100 people to the event through Facebook. Let's say you get 10 that accept and say that they're going, and 5 that said maybe. If you use an interactive video to introduce them, you say click on right here to see my Facebook event link, you're going to get approximately, from what we've seen in the past, significantly more people that click and modify and view that event. Well, and when they view it, they're more likely to accept that they are going or they're interested in the event. So get creative with this. That's a great, amazing thing that helps just to be able to generate so much traction, do the meeting follow-ups, take the extra step, take all these tools and really, really do a great job at, introducing people to, what you're talking about, the great products you have to offer, and the great culture, that we have here at Seint. So last things to think about up here in the top, you can actually click on any one of these banners, right? So here's the Endless Summer Glow Up competition. I'm actually going to be down in San Diego, and I'm going to do a full question and answer session. I'm going to do 2 breakout sessions and train on the app, tips and tricks. And we have some new fun things that are going to be available in the app for that moment as well. So keep tuned on that, or stay tuned for that. Jumping over here, you can see any one of these banners is clickable. So it can lead directly to, a place in the app or maybe some website. So keep updated, stay, up to date on what these are. Here's the app tips and tricks. Tips and tricks. Here's the party link tutorial that has the latest one that shows you how to upload your party link into the app so that you can share it and have it handy for you always. Anyway, so that's the main functions of the app, guys. We can dive in and we can answer more questions if people have it, run through a use case, etc. If anyone has any questions or comments, but if so, let me know. And then Kyle, you can let me know if I missed anything or if there's any chatter over on the, the chat that I need to know about. So with that, I'll turn it over to you guys and see if anyone has any questions. Kyle, any questions that have come in so far?
I'm having some technical problems on my side, but it seems like everything should be okay.
Well, I'm sorry you're having technical difficulties. I'm hoping that anyone has any questions, but maybe we'll do this then, guys. So I'm not able to actually stream from here and see the comments on Facebook at the same time. So unfortunately, I don't quite know what the chatter is, but if anyone has any questions, you can feel free to email me, jeremy@verb.tech. I think I can put it up here on the screen as well. And I may not be able to answer everyone's questions as quick as I can, but I will certainly have Kyle on my team help and some other folks on my team as well. But you can email me those. If you have like a technical support issue or password reset or some things like that, or maybe, maybe your phone's a little old or wasn't downloaded properly or something, maybe there's a support issue. There's actually a support setting in here that you can come into and you can request. And this will also, report a problem. It'll include all of the details of your app and your phone and everything else. So be sure to use that function if you have a technical support issue. We like to use this so that we can track how many people are having them, and if something is the case, it needs to be fixed. If you want to request a feature, go ahead and put that in here as well. We'd love to see if anyone has any other ideas of things to put in the app. Well, with that, guys, it sounds like we are done for the evening. So thank you so much for joining me on the last 45 minutes adventure. And I'm stoked to speak with you guys down in San Diego here next month. So I hope you have a great rest of your Monday.